Hey, guys, happy Saturday and welcome back. Guys, we're back to talk about the Zayn and Gigi saga as he pleads no contest. There are some charges, and now his record label has reportedly dropped him. There's a lot going on. But before we jump in, I just want to say thank you guys for another amazing week. I hope you guys had an amazing week, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. I know it's Halloween weekend, so guys, if you go anywhere, stay safe, drive safe, check your candy, be careful, and have some fun. Make some memories, and don't just let this weekend pass you by. All right, well, with that, we're going to jump in. But before we do, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Zayn Malik was hit with a slew of charges after his alleged physical altercation encounter with Yolanda Hadid, who is obviously Gigi Hadid's mother. Okay, so this happened last month in Pennsylvania, and according to a new report, which came after Zayn Malik was charged with, and I can't believe this, with 4 criminal offenses of harassment against Gigi and Yolanda. 4 criminal offenses. Well, as the documents obtained by TMZ revealed, Zayn allegedly had an altercation with Yolanda as she visited the home that he shared with Gigi Hadid in Pennsylvania on September 29th. He called her an effing Dutch, S-O-U-T. I don't want to say that word. And no, I'm not a child for not saying it. I just don't want to use that word. And telling her to stay the fuck away from my daughter. I think this is already crazy because when this information came out, we didn't know what was true, what's not true. Could this have even been possible? Is this one big misunderstanding? Now, I asked a few of you on Hot Messy Topics, what do you think? Because we heard that he allegedly struck Yolanda, and then he was saying that it was a verbal back and forth. Well, striking someone and a verbal back and forth, those are 2 totally different things. And most of the panelists, including Bad and Bougie KM, which we love over here on our channel, she even said, after reading the definition of striking someone, she's like, no, this had to have been something more. This had to have been something physical. So it made me wonder. And of course, it keeps going. He also reportedly said something about the effing sperm came out of my effing. And not only that, in the document, it suggested that he pled guilty to one of the harassment charges brought against him, but officials told TMZ that he pled no contest after being accused of shoving Yolanda into a dresser, causing mental anguish and physical pain. Now, as for what went down with Zayn and Gigi, the harassment charge he received from their interaction came after he allegedly told the model, who was in Paris at the time, to strap on some fucking balls and defend your partner against your fucking mother in my house. That's her mom. And we talked about this too, you know, if your mother-in-law, your father-in-law shows up to your house and they're unannounced, uninvited, sure, are you going to be a little bit annoyed? Yes, absolutely. For the most part, if you're not expecting someone, you don't want people just popping up on you. But I'm not going to shove my mother-in-law into a dresser and say, and call Jason and be like, strap on some fucking balls. No, she's working in Paris. She was in Paris for Paris Fashion Week. She's making millions of dollars doing Fashion Week. This is her career, and you're calling her because you can't control yourself and you're pushing Yolanda into a dresser? No, I am not Team Zayn on this one. While I love Zayn as a singer, and I think that, or I thought they were great in their relationship, this is one thing that I absolutely cannot defend. I am totally Team Gigi and Yolanda on this one. You can't put your hands on your mother-in-law and then call her an effing Dutch, S-O-U-T. Get the fuck out of here. No, ma'am, no. Zayn was also accused of telling a security guard, get the fuck out of my house, you fucking copper, and attempting to fight him. On Wednesday, weeks after the family feud, Zayn pled no contest to the harassment charges and was fined and put on 360 days of probation. He was also ordered to attend and complete anger management programs, as well as domestic violence programs, and he must stay away from the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member, Yolanda Hadid, and the security guard. Obviously, the security guard was Yolanda's, but while he tried to start a fight with her, all of this happened. There's one thing that's working in Yolanda's favor, because I was reading fan comments saying, okay, well, Yolanda could be making this up because maybe she doesn't like Zayn. But if the security guard was in the house, then that's a witness. And then I read another comment and it's like, well, he could easily be, bought off. And then I'm thinking in my head, yeah, sure. But now we're reaching. So now we're just going to say anything that we can in order to make it look like Yolanda's lying about this altercation. I don't think so, especially after he issued a statement saying that he didn't want this to go public. He doesn't know who released the information. I think it's fair to say there's obviously something going on here. It's bigger than what we think. And if he has 4 charges, 4 counts of harassment, and he pled guilty to one of them, but the other one's no contest, yeah, I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire. Am I wrong? I mean, you guys, if you don't believe what is going on, you can totally let me know. I live for a good unfiltered opinion that is going against what I say. So comment below. But if you think I'm right, I want to hear from you too. I don't want just all the comments being like, Adam, you're an idiot. But I want to hear both sides. Do you think this is all bullshit and Yolanda is on a mission to get Zayn away from her daughter? Or do you think this is actually true and he actually shoved her, calling her an effing Dutch SLUT? This is bullshit. Regardless. Okay, we'll keep going. A family friend did tell People magazine that Gigi and Zayn are not together right now. While they are both great parents, they are co-parenting and they will not continue on with their relationship. Yolanda is, of course, very protective over Gigi, and she wants what's best for her daughter and grandchild. Gigi also broke her silence in regard to the drama via a statement from one of her reps, and it said very simply, Gigi is solely focused on the best for Kai. She asked for privacy during this time. That's it. On Thursday, prior to the reveal of the charges against Zayn, Zayn told TMZ, I adamantly deny striking Yolanda Hadid, and for the sake of my daughter, I decline to give any further details, and I hope that Yolanda will reconsider her false allegations and move towards healing these family issues in private. This is going to be a wild circus ride. Guys, I want to know what you think about all of this, especially now that Zayn's career looks like it's crumbling underneath him with being dropped from his recording label. His girlfriend, Gigi, has left his ass. He's obviously not going to be a part of the family any longer. Bella's not going to forgive him. Yolanda, Mohammed, none of them are going to forgive what he's done. It looks like everything's kind of caving in around him. And mind you, Gigi's still on top of the world. She's still one of the highest paid supermodels. She makes a shit ton of money. She's very successful. She has a ton of different brands. Her sister is successful. Her mom is their manager. She's doing the damn thing. So really, Zayn is the only one whose world is crumbling at this point. But they did say at one point that he was allegedly on some substances, and I want to know what they're talking about. What substances could these be? I have a big question mark hanging over that, because if he's on substances, what would cause him to shove his mother-in-law into a dresser? Could it be the white powdery substance? Is it marijuana? And I know that's kind of digging, but I'm sure if he's on 360 days of probation, somebody will drug test him. We'll figure it out. And I hate to say this, but he's a part of the industry. And sometimes in the industry, people get hooked on substances in order to keep them going. It's like a weird fucked up circle or cycle that they get involved in, and they can't get themselves off of this crazy roller coaster. But I don't want to give you all of my opinions. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Guys, what are your thoughts on Zayn pushing Yolanda Hadid into a dresser, calling her all of these names? Are you buying it or are you not? The fact that he called Gigi in Paris while she was working in Paris Fashion Week, she ended up getting a plane, leaving her shows that she had to do, which means that she was in breach of contract, had to fork back over some of that money, most of that money, I'm assuming. What are your thoughts on all of this? And do you think the family will come back together? And pleading to 4 counts of harassment. Wow. All right, go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, happy Halloween weekend. I hope you guys have a great time. Stay safe, make some memories, check your candy, and drive carefully. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.